on, baby? It's your boy, MileHighFloatin, always smoking, never choking, but continuously token. Tuning back inside the whip. Sure, a few of you guys are probably like, man, where you been? Where's the vlogs, bro? You ain't uploaded the vlog in like 2 days, Mile High. And you're right, I haven't. Just been dealing with life. I've had a few things going on as far as like just trying to get things organized for us to move into an apartment at the beginning of the year. And then just, you know, this time of year brings on the stresses, for sure. And this is definitely the time of year, you know, I just noticed that the financial burden, you know what I'm saying, that I have sometimes, like, you know, because it's holidays, you know, you got to get Christmas gifts, but you still got to pay bills and stuff. And, you know, we did good this year, but it's still, you know what I'm saying, it's still just one of those things that it's kind of inevitable, you know. until I'm rich enough to not worry about money, I'm always gonna worry about money. That's just the reality. I'm human, and I gotta pay bills. I got kids to feed. Yeah, man. I mean, there's really nothing else to be really said about that. Yeah. So I've just been kind of in my feelings. I wouldn't even say in my feelings, but just feeling some kind of way these last few days and stuff, you know, just feeling just like super overwhelmed, trying to get all this information that these apartments need. Because I work for since I technically work for myself and I don't have a, you know, source of income that's, you know, can be verified through through a job, essentially. I've got to fill out a whole lot more stuff than the average, you know, person filling out an application to move into an apartment. And it was a lot. It was kind of like the first time that I've kind of had to do all that stuff and get it all together. And I mean, it was kind of good because it helps me and kind of prepares me for the taxes, for when I go to file taxes and stuff this year. But man, I definitely was a little overwhelmed, I'm not even gonna lie, you know. I hate paperwork. I hate just filling stuff out. I hate letting people get all involved in my stuff, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel violated, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're just like, you have to give your entire life story to these people, and you know what I'm saying? Explain every waking last second and dollar that you've ever made and whatnot. It's just, I don't like you enough, you know what I'm saying? But we're back at it. I got 3 reactions that I did today. Those may or may not be up before this vlog goes up. If they are, hopefully you've already watched them. If they aren't, we'll watch them when they drop. But I would say 75% chance, 80% chance even, that those will drop. At least 1 or 2 of them will drop before this vlog does, if not all 3. So yeah. All right, I need to go get my kids, man, and just vibe out to some tunes, because today's just not that day, pimpin'. Today's not that day, and it's a beautiful day today too, man. It's a beautiful day. But yeah, let's get out of here, bro. I gotta go. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Done this, I swear to God, I'll be my own accountant. I'll be able to write.
Just pulled up after this one. I actually got gas, and then just pulled up to the girls' school, get my kids from school, and just go back to the house, man. Edit, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Things never stop. Never stops. No matter what obstacles you might be facing at that moment, you still gotta always stay focused and remember that you're on your way to your goal, you know? You can't lose sight of the bigger picture no matter what situations you're going through. You know what I mean? That's really just the reality, man. I'm just gonna keep working and keep doing what I do, you know? And hopefully everything just continues to get better, you know? Everything was going really good so far, so it was, you know, it was about that time it was bound, you know, for me to have something pop up. So it's just life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that stop you. Can't let that slow the roll, though. You know what I mean? So we back at it. You know, 2 days was too long, and really I would have recorded both those days had I just not had like things going on. You know, like the first day, I was just dealing with a lot of the apartment stuff. Actually, the last 2 days, that's really what it's been. It's just been back and forth with the apartment stuff, getting them what they need. And then by the time that I have time to really sit down and do anything, I've got to go get my kids, you know, dad duties and, you know, real life stuff comes into play. And that always triumphs and trumps, you know, anything else. So that's really just the thing, man. The last 2 days have just been kind of getting away from me as far as just the time. And then once it kind of gets to a certain point in the day, like if I'm not already vlogging, it's usually during the week, there's not a whole lot going on, you know? Like we're doing laundry or cleaning up or just kind of chilling or whatever because it's late, you know? Getting the kids ready for school. So if I haven't already like started vlogging and kind of like, you know, starting the day off with that whole mindset, all right, I'm gonna vlog all day and, you know, we're saying we're gonna just talk and, you know what I mean? Just bring the people along, then, you know, I just kind of already like, I'm gonna vlog. And then I once the kids and everybody's kind of around, if I'm not going live, to actually just sit down and make a reaction or whatever, like that becomes kind of a hassle too, just because everyone's kind of, there's a lot of people moving around and, you know, people might come into the garage, you know, my kids might, you know, need something to interrupt. So it just makes getting the reactions and stuff or getting whatever other content I'm doing or choosing to do that day a little bit more difficult. And yeah, that's just what it is. Time manager, man. You know, I'm constantly learning. You know, I'm still living life. I'm still figuring out this thing that we call life. There's not a handbook. There's not a right or wrong way to do it, I guess. You know? So, I'm just writing the pages and reading them as I go. You know what I mean? That's just what it is, bro. Live, learn, and repeat. You know? It's a constant cycle of just living and learning. Living and learning, bro. Sure. So, catch y'all in a minute, bro. Peace!
Yo, so I'm sitting in the back of the truck right now. I'm about to text Renee and tell her that the key's in the car and I just left the door unlocked and then I just caught a ride home. But I'm gonna be in the back of the car. We're gonna see how this goes. All right, I'll tune in a minute.